Yeah, what up YouTube? It's your boy Denali, aka Don Squally. What? Back at y'all with another request video. So in this one, the request is something that I've gotten somewhat repetitively. We have lots of these builds on the channel. If you want to check out some of the legit builds of this car on the channel, go ahead and check some of those out in the playlist. But this one comes from Boss Too Good For You Homie on YouTube. He wants to see a Honda S2000 or a Toyota Supra. Now we have lots of S2000s. We have lots of Toyota Supras. Now the one build that we are missing from our Toyota Supra is the long-awaited RICER build, man. Now these cars are absolute rubbish, man. I don't know why they are so sought after, but these things are the most overrated cars on the face of the earth. Why? Because it's got a turbo. Why? Because it's rear-wheel drive. Lots of cars nowadays come with turbo rear-wheel drives. The 335i from BMW is an absolute monster, with shit all over any stock Supra that was bought nowadays. And I mean, come on, let's be 100% honest. Look at this car. It really looks like the thing looks like it's like a Ford Taurus or something, with those headlights and this round body style. The back end, like, I don't know, man. It looks like the cross between a Celica and, yeah, a Ford Taurus. Like, just absolute shit. So what we're going to do real quick is jump into a RICER build. Now, what are RICERs like? RICERs like bright colors. They like flashy paint. They like stupid-ass decals. So what we're going to do first and foremost is select a color for our RICER build. Now, if I had this hunk of shit and I was a RICER and I wanted to build a RICER build, I'd probably start with a color that was, you know, something that my girlfriend would pick, probably because she'd have my nuts in a vice at that point for spending so much money on such an underpowered, ugly car. Now these motors, I don't see what the big deal is, man. You could take any like regular Lexus SC300 or IS300, put a turbocharger on it, and you essentially have what people are paying giant premiums for. Now what we're going to do, because we are RICERs, obviously not do any engine conversion, because we can't afford that. We're not going to do any drivetrain swap. Actually, you know what? We are going to do the drivetrain swap. I'm going to show you butthurts why in a second. And as far as aspiration conversion goes, now stock twin turbo, if this was a RICER's car, it would be having all types of boost leaks. But since we cannot replicate that in this game, we are just going to keep it moving. Now, here's where the fun comes in. Obviously, they know that people that are buying Supras are absolute turds, so they made all types of ridiculous body kits for this car. Now just have a look. I mean, this should be pretty much reason enough to know that a Supra is a RICER, that every single option here for body kits is rice. Like, do I even need to say anything else? No, I don't think that I do. Thank you very much. I will take my check, please. Now, since we're doing a RICER build, we're going to go with the C West rear wing. Now, the rear bumper is going to be no exception. Obviously, as you can see, like, who cuts holes in their back bumper? Absolutely ridiculous. The Boomex looking like it matches our wing. We're going to go ahead with that real quick. Hopefully we can get something with a little bit of up force here on our body kit. The side, look at that, man. This thing is looking so sexy. And as far as the hoods go, yeah, we're putting that rice hood on ASAP, homie. Now what we are going to do is absolutely destroy this car. If this was a real RICER, these tires would be bald as hell, probably all types of wires showing. We're not even going to upgrade any tires at all on this build. What we are going to do, however, is throw on a ugly ass set of wheels. Now, what do I mean by ugly? I just mean giant, obnoxious, totally doesn't fit the car, and would probably get laughed out of any local car meet that they went to. The Fix. I don't really know how to pronounce that, man, so we're just going to keep it moving. Now let's check out a couple of options. Why do ricers buy shitty wheels? Mainly because they're cheap. Mainly because people in rim shops tell them, yeah, that'll look great on your car, when in fact it is going to look like absolute turd. So that's exactly what we're going to do here. Yeah, that's going to look great on your car. Oh yes, now we are talking business. Look at these little gems of a wheel. Now what we are going to do on this one is definitely make these wheels bigger. We'd go for 22s if we had a choice, but for this one, 19s will suffice. Now this thing is looking like an absolute shitbox. I'm loving it. I hope you guys are enjoying it. For those of you guys who haven't already, click dislike and change the video. Why am I upgrading stuff, man? Transmission? No. Clutch? No. Clutch is burnt out, can't afford a transmission. The diff though, I'm going to show you what we're going to do with this diff in just a second. I have a feeling some of you guys are going to like it. Now as far as brakes go, we're just painting the calipers. We're not actually going to upgrade the brakes. So imagine a little bit of red paint on there. Now normally you guys would probably want to lower your car, right? Nah, man, ricers, we're going to lift it so that we can fit these donk wheels. Now one thing we are going to do though is remove as much weight as we can, because that's really the only thing that ricers can afford. Now, as far as the power goes, if this was my car, you know, it would probably have an NA motor, no turbo. But since we can't get rid of the NA motor and turbo, we are just going to intake and exhaust, because that is what ricers love to do, man. You guys know it. I know it. It's common knowledge that ricers love intakes and exhausts. Anything with a cone on it, if you have like a lawnmower and you put like a cone filter on it, very common in the ricer world. Very cool, actually. So what we are going to do is just completely gibble this suspension. Now, camber is going to be absolutely stupid as hell. I'm going to show you guys that in a second. And we are already raised at the max, which kind of sucks. Suspension is going to be soft and blown out, absolutely ridiculous. And let's see, the damping is going to be just about, oh, can we make these bounce? I wonder if we can make this car bounce. That would be one of my favorite accomplishments in a build ever. So now what I'm going to show you guys what it's all about and why we put on the differential is because we're going to put all the power to the rear wheels, or sorry, to the front wheels. My mistake. Why? Because most ricers drive front wheel drive cars. Again, common knowledge. You guys need to read the ricer handbook, or should I, you obviously didn't get the memo with that one. Now what we are going to do, tint out the windows, because ricers do love tint. They do love tint. It's one of those things that they can buy at, Canadian Tire or, Walmart to get the film. They put it on. It starts crackling, bubbling, and stuff like that. Big fan. I am a big fan. And last but not least, what we need to do is apply some decnals. Now what I'm thinking here is we are going to apply some vinyl shapes, something really cool. Maybe a tear, like a tiger sliced it. Or maybe, what do we got here? Some kind of, what is this? Some kind of like racing chode type thing. So ricers love conflicting colors, colors that really don't match or shouldn't be together. I don't know what that is or why it's not showing up as a good color, but that is just not going to work for me, B. It's not going to work. What about this one over here? Now, this is looking like a little more of a solid color. Not really as thick as I would have liked it, though. We're going to move on. Now, how about some stars, man? Are you guys a star boy, or are you not a star boy? Because I think I might have to turn a star boy in this one. But let's just check out some options for these ugly-ass paints. Now, purple, what goes good with purple? More purple, pink, bubblegum pink, baby blue. Oh, that's looking pretty stylish. What about a green? Let's check out some green, lime green, looking Guccious. Now let's just big up this size just a little bit. Starboy, bro. No, that's not going to work. It's just not. Let's just keep it moving forward here and see if we can find something that works. Now, electricity jolts are really cool with RICER, so let's give this one a shot, shall we? Size it up. Man, this is looking just perfect now. What do you guys think of this build? If you guys enjoyed it, let me know. Give me a thumbs up. If you guys haven't liked it, give me a thumbs down, man, because I want to see how many dislikes we can get on this video. And if you actually liked it, but just disliked it because I told you to, let me know down in the comments section, man, because that's pretty cool, man. You guys are tight, bro. That's why I love my fans, man. That's why you guys are the #1 fans, actually. The #1 fans, not just the, like thy, like medieval times, man. So let's just keep it moving here. I'm actually running out of dumb stuff to say, if you guys can't tell. So I'm just going to pretend like I enjoy doing RICER builds, which I kind of do, but as soon as this thing gets built, I'm going to have to change it A to the sap. But yeah, we are going to insert all from right, left side, and let's just continue this little stripe happening here, just for shites and giggles. Shites and googles. Now, why is this not, I don't know why it's not center, but I don't really like that. Wheels, my cousin Wheels, man. Big ups to my cousin Wheels. Doing a build there, cuz, man. I'm going to send you a message in a few seconds once I finish up with these vinyls. And let's drop 2 more. Size it up. And get ready to put an end to this video. Now, it looks like either my top vinyl is not in the center, but hey, man, that's what RICERs do. RICERs screw up their whips, and they just, like, they don't care. They put it on, and they're like, hey, that's close enough. And that's what we are going to do in this specific situation, because I think this video, well, the build itself is getting a little drawn out. What do we say that we get to the strip and see if we can, I don't know, turn some heads out there, even though we are not online. And this thing is, look at this from the back end. It looks like a friggin' fighter jet, man. Super sick. Obviously that turbo is kicking some ass now. Oh, look at that suspension, how wobbly it is. Those front wheels. Yep, she's bouncy, boys. So let's see if we can do a front wheel burnout. Now this is the way a Supra was meant to be. Take this thing for a little bit of a rip. My control, like, these controller batteries have been low for the last hour and a half. Look at this thing, just taking flight, absolutely mint. Perfect, man. That's what I like with these nice little wings on the side here, and then we hit a little bump. This thing is just gonna take flight. Let's take her down for a rip on the beach. See how that suspension travel is. Woo-wee! Yes, man, yes! Like hydraulics, bro. Hydraulics, man. We made out all right there. Oh, man, this thing is a gem, ladies and gentlemen. What a beast, man. Blown out shocks like a true RICER, front wheel drive. I mean, obviously no RICER would go through the trouble of converting their Supra to a front wheel drive. But any car that is front wheel drive, a RICER is going to put a nice paint job in a big fart can. I mean, this particular RICER sounds not bad. Let's look at the bounce. I mean, it sounds real good. Look at the car just bounce back and forth. What a junker, man. Like I say, this thing's pretty much stock, so as you can see, real lack of power. This thing needs like way more power. I mean, this thing, these Supra stock, like I say, overrated, bro. Overrated, overpriced. much rather have an R34. Any R, man. Any GTR, R32, 33, 34. Take any of those over this friggin' shitty ass Toyota, man. One thing I gotta give it to Toyota about is their reliability. The reliability is definitely there. I'm a Nissan owner myself, and I mean they're reliable, the engine's reliable, but everything around the engine requires constant maintenance, which really, like, it's a pain in the ass. But, like, I mean, let's look at the facts, man. Toyota has not put out a car worth talking about in, I don't even know how long, man. Like, I mean, the FRS, maybe, the BRZ, I don't know which one's the Toyota version, but maybe. Like, if they had to come out with the base model, 2-liter, and then maybe a turbocharged model that, you know, was like, that was the one that the guys that wanted to race was going to get. But no, man, they put out, like, this base model, bunko, like, I don't know, man. I'm not 100% sure where they're going with that. An economy sports car, like, we have Miatas, man. We don't need that, okay? But yeah, Toyota really hasn't put out anything worth writing home about in quite some time, but yeah, man, that is, you know, that's all I have to say about that. Some of you young bucks may not know where that's from, but all you old heads probably having a little laugh at yourself. So I'm thinking we might put an end to this video. Like, I've been trying to find a half-decent spot to pull off and get like a funny RICER shot. And I'm done. When you want to get the shot, you just can't. You know, so that's just the way she goes sometimes, boys. Sometimes you get the shot, sometimes you don't. I'm just going to pull off, use one of these dumb friggin' dickheads driveways here, so we can get our little RICER shot, and I can proceed with the editing process. Just getting a little frustrated with the lighting here. Pretty much everything about this video, man. So if you guys enjoyed it, don't forget to tell your friends, tell some friends, man, you know, subscribe. I don't know, man. I'm done with this build for now. I've had enough of this ugly ass Superman. As always, I'm your boy Denali, aka Don Squally. We gonna catch y'all mofos at the next one, man. Peace. Oh no. Oh, for fuck's sake, every fucking time, man. Showdown, bitch. Oh no. Oh. Should have had a V8, yeah. Recovery of a lifetime. Oh fuck! Oh no! Oh fuck! Yeah, just keep on rolling there. Yeah. Don't worry about the RICER or anything.